So we've done some tomatoes. We've got these other tomatoes, but I'm probably going to wait and do them a bit later on. So what other things can we actually do? So we could do a couple of courgettes now. So these courgettes, we've got the yellow and we've got the green. And I've got 10 seeds in each one. And this one's till December 26. And these are December 25, so I've got quite a lot here. So I'm just going to do one seed of each now, and in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to do another seed each, and in 2 weeks' time after that, I'm going to do another seed each. So I'm going to have 6 plants in total. A courgette plant, if you pick the fruit as soon as they come, because they are a fruit, if you pick them and keep picking them rather than just letting them get as big as a marrow, more fruit will come. The most important thing with courgettes, and we had the problem last year, was we didn't have enough bees around, so the germination didn't really take place. So we had more flowers than fruit. So it's really, really important to attract bees to nearby where you're planting any plants. Otherwise, you won't get the pollination done from the nectar. So courgette here. So we're just going to literally just snip this. So depending if you're an adult, if you're a young person, then get an adult to help you. Oh gosh, that didn't go down far enough, did it? I always do it to the top because the seeds could be either loose inside or they could be within a packet. It really does depend. Not all of them are contained within packets. Sometimes they are just free in here. So here we go. Can you see? Good. And make sure that you pat down, and so all the seeds are at the bottom here, and then snip the top. And so we're just going to have one seed. And courgette seeds are quite big, so there you go, they're quite big. So we're going to use one seed. I'm going to pop that one back and quickly fold that over so I know what I'm doing with that one. And I'm going to put that back in its packet. Okay, so with a courgette seed, the trick is not to lay it flat like that into the soil. The trick is to have it on its side like that. And the reason for this is that if it was flat like this and the water comes on it, it could rot the seed. But if you have it like that, the water goes either side and therefore doesn't rot the seed. That's what I've been told. Anyway, so we're going to do this one here. Actually, I'm going to put this at the back here because I want to use up this one. So on the back here, I'm literally going to put that seed and I'm going to put that pointing up. Hopefully you can see that. So you can see that it's pointing upwards, not flat. So that's the green one. And now we're going to do the yellow one. So this one's called Soleil F1. Now you see this one here has got the seeds loosely in the bag, so not a separate bag. So again, each grower does different things. So we've got one seed. So again, we're going to make sure that we make sure this is firmly tipped over. We don't want the seeds coming out of that one. Okay, and then we're going to do the same again. So we're going to put the seed and we're going to point it upwards. There we go, just like that. I'm going to put some soil on the top. Okay, and then we're going to do our stick. So I'm just going to put, for ease of this, I'm just going to put courgette. I'm going to put G for green and courgette, Y for yellow, just for now. So we've got yellow and green was our first one. Let me just make sure that the sticks are not going to prevent, no, that's fine. So the height of the dome is still intact. So I'm going to do some other seeds in a minute, but I'm going to water these now so that you can see what we're doing, and then I'm going to be signing off for today. So let me just get some water. So a little jug or something with a spout is more use for this. So just literally lightly drip the water through, because the water's got to seep through the soil. Just so you can see that. So we're literally just dripping the water for now. We're going to put a bit more on in a minute. We're just going to not flood it so that it moves the seeds too much. So we're just dripping that on there now. So we just need to take care of what we've just done. We don't want to displace the seeds too much. So we're just going to make sure that they're well watered. And then we just may have to put a bit of soil back over the top if the soil has sunk down too much. Okay, so as you can see at the back here, we can see the seeds a bit more. So I'm just literally moving the soil with my finger to make sure that it's fully covered. There we go. I'm patting it down really, really gently. I don't want to displace the seeds, but I just need to make sure that they are actually covered with soil. There we go. There we go. And now the dome will go on, like that. It's going to be loosely fitting. There we go. And I'm just going to put that on a windowsill and wait for 7 to 14 days to see if I see any little shoots coming through. But that's the first stage of actually doing any planting. And I'll be back with you shortly.